Right. Right. Definitely right. Right. Super like that one. Right. Man, I'm so alone. John? I like that song. Okay. I'm bound to get... Hey YouTube, it's Russ from Russ's Rad Reviews, and today I've got a special guest with me to help me go over this album right here. You know who this is. Chuck Fan 1 introduced him for me. It's Cupcake. Today's Thursday, folks. It's Valentine's Day. You know what day it is, because I just told you. I've got Kiss's Love Gun right here on the stereo with me, and Cupcake's going to help me review it. So let's get into it. This baby was released in 1977, and it was the last studio album Kiss released before Alive 2. Now, normally I'd talk about the cover, but Cupcake wants to talk about it, so...
10 out of 10. Fight me.
So anyway, let's talk about the cover and the back and the insert. Ooh. He already rated it, and I would have to disagree with the 10 out of 10. I'd definitely give it a solid 9 out of 10, but I mean, this record is badass, okay? It's sweet. That's the thing about like Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, and Love Gun. Every one of those covers, solid 10 out of 10. That's a woman, okay? That's a woman's head and her hair between the two pillars. It's a woman. Woman. The backside here, you've got your Rocksteady label, your Casablanca Records and Film Works, and your manufactured wear and all the other crap that goes along with it. You've got your track listings here. The only thing that really ticks me off about this record is these aren't in order, okay? They're just randomly put there. I don't understand that. Just your inside sleeve here is Kiss spelled out blood on the, it looks like a sheet, but maybe it's Frankenstein's forehead. Okay, but normally inside of this there would be a fold out gun, bang bang. It's a piece of paper and then, or cardboard, and then there'd be like an order form, I guess, for Kiss merch, but we don't have it. Sorry. If you got a reprint, which they are remaking them, you get it. You've got your regular Casablanca label here. I think this might be a later pressing because the record's pretty thin. I'm not really sure. But with that said, I'm gonna let John get into the songs here on the first side, and then we're just gonna roll with it.
So the album opens up with I Stole Your Love, which is probably my favorite Kiss opening track on any album. I mean, it's a great way to just pop right into the new album. I mean, it's good. Then it goes into Christine 16, which, yeah, Gene would get thrown in jail if he sang that now.
Yeah, I think they're playing in the End of the Road tour. I like Christine 16 more than I like I Stole Your Love on this album.
And the next one is Got Love for Sale, which is whatever. I never really liked it before, but recently it's kind of grown on me.
It's got the similar like song structure to Love 'Em and Leave 'Em on Rock and Roll Over. I think it's a decent song. It's there, at least for me, and I think John shares the same opinion. It fits the album, but it's not one to like go crazy about.
It's one of those ones that you won't skip, but it's kind of just in the background when it comes on, I'd say.
Right.
So after the mediocre Got Love for Sale, it goes into the blazing, hot, hotter than blazing Buffalo Wild Wings sauce from Willy Wally Wild's Food Reviews. Shock Me, the first song Ace Frehley sang on a Kiss album, or any album for that matter. I'd say it's right up there with Love Gun, personally.
Yeah. My favorite's coming up. It's actually next. Tomorrow and tonight. And it's weird because it's not really a Kiss, I mean it doesn't, like it is a Kiss song, but it's like...
It sounds old school. It sounds
yeah.
like 50s kind of rock.
Yeah. And that's my favorite. I like when the female vocalists come in at the end, you know, tomorrow, you know, when they start singing and stuff. It's one of those songs like Shout It Out Loud for me that like, it's got a really good riff, hard rock sound to it, but it's got that 50s like wiggle me around the dance floor kind of feel. Tomorrow Tonight is probably my favorite on the album, followed by Love Gun and then Shock Me. That's probably where my top 3 on this album are.
So then the next one is the title track and probably the best song on the album, Love Gun.
Love Gun is a really good self-titled track for this album because the mid-70s was when everything was going disco, right? And Kiss eventually fell victim to that with Dynasty, but Love Gun was one of those songs that really cemented the fact that like, these guys are hard rockers and they're gonna stay. The Love Gun guitar solo was up there with Shock Me. It's really good. And then it's followed by Hooligan. You have this huge build-up with Love Gun, and then it's followed by a disappointment like Hooligan. I think the song would not have sold if it wasn't on the Kiss record.
You go from the best song on the album to the absolute worst song on the album. That's why.
And then you go over to Almost Human, which I mean, I don't really like the song.
Oh, I love Almost Human.
For me, it's one of those songs where you can listen to it. I usually don't skip it, but
I would say it's probably my third favorite on the album, honestly. Love Gun, Shock Me, and then Almost Human.
oh, dude, you know what? When I made my list of top 3 songs, I forgot about the next one though, Plaster Caster. I just think the way Plaster Caster was written, the build-up to the guitar solo and stuff was, it was built up right. Like Love Gun's in your face, rock and roll right from the start. Plaster Caster is
Yeah, it takes its time.
I don't know. I like Plaster Caster. I think it's a really good song. And then the last song on the album is Then She Kissed Me. I like it. I think it's a pretty good song. It's not like a Beth or Hard Luck Woman kind of song, but I guess it's definitely shows that Kiss is capable of doing other types of music. What do you think about it?
I think it was a good song to end the album at least. It's a nice end.
Yeah, so I mean, with that said, what do you think we're going to give this song?
I'll say an 8. I think an 8 is fair.
Yeah. I think an 8 out of 10 is fair, considering that, I mean, we both agree that Hooligan is not really a good song. The album's good. Definitely worth picking up. They're not that expensive. You can get one on eBay, probably for pretty cheap. But you can get a reprint one too from the Sound of Vinyl. You guys should check them out. We're not sponsored by them, but that's where I get my reprints if we're gonna get them. You want to talk about how it holds up today, just because it?
I mean, you got Love Gun on there, which, I mean, most people know Love Gun. You know, a lot of people know Shock Me, and they're like, oh yeah, the Ace song, Ack. I mean, even though I love Almost Human, you know, nobody's gonna know that song unless you're a diehard Kiss fan. You know?
And I don't believe they played it live either.
I think they played it on the Kiss Cruise once or twice.
Yeah, but
Woohoo.
yeah, I think a 7 out of 10 is fair for how it holds up today. Is it worth picking up? Yes, it's worth picking up. Do you have to be a hardcore Kiss fan to enjoy it? No, not necessarily. You guys might like the songs that we don't, because these are just opinions of songs. Yeah. So before we talk about the overall score of the album, let's just recap. The cover scored a 10 out of 10. Awesome cover. The songs we gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
And how it holds up today, we gave a 7. You get an 8.3, 8.4 out of 10. So it's overall pretty solid record. Definitely worth adding to your collection if you like old rock. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. I'm Rad Russ signing off here with Cupcake. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please consider subscribing and clicking that nice bell so you get post notifications when we upload. Like or dislike the video. And we've got a question for you guys. Which of the 4 on the album, which 4, because there's 4 band members, which one is the best costume? And we're not talking about the girls down bottom here. We're talking about up here. So just leave us a comment and let us know what you think.
Ace!
And we will see you in the next one.